Graph linear equations by plotting, intercept, or solving for y. It's important to understand that linear equations come in three variations. First, we have y equals a number with no x, and this results in a horizontal line. A nice memory trick to remember this is horizontal as y equals, or hey, horizontal as y equals. We also have x equals a number with no y. This results in a vertical line. Mathematicians don't really like these, and later we'll talk about y. Both x and y are in the equation. This is the third variation, and this is going to yield a diagonal line. Most equations will be of the diagonal line variety. Let's begin by graphing the line y equal 4. And in order to do this, we're going to do it by plotting points. Now notice here y equals 4, so we can pick any value for x. Suppose x is 0, y is 4. Suppose we take x is 1, y is 4. Suppose x is 2. Y is 4. Suppose x is negative 1. Y is 4. Now let's plot these points and see what happens. 0, 4. Now notice each space stands for 1, but only every other space is numbered. So 0, 4 would be somewhere up here. So 0, 4 would be up here. Over 1 up 4. 2 up 4. Negative 1, 4. So notice that these form a horizontal line. But our memory trick, horizontal is y equals, because we have y equals, we'll always wind up with a horizontal line. Once again, we label the line. Now let's plot 4x plus 5y equal 20 using the intercept method. Now please notice, since we have both x's and y's, we expect a diagonal line. Now the intercept method, we let x equal 0, and we find the value of y. So if x is 0, we have 4 times 0 plus 5 times y equals 20. Notice this cancels out. 5y equals 20. If we divide both sides by 5, y equals 4. So we have the point 0 for x, and y equals 4. 0, 4. By the way, when x is 0, this is called the y-intercept. In a similar way, let's let y equal 0 in our original equation. So we have 4x plus 5 times 0. Notice how 0 makes our calculations easy, because we always have something that cancels out. 4x equals 20. Divide through by 4. So x equals 5. So we have 5 for x and 0 for y. Now the intercept method, all we have to do is plot these 2 points, 0, 4. That's where it crosses the y-axis. Y equals 0. This, by the way, is called the x-intercept. So we have 5, 0. And now all we have to do is connect these two intercepts in a straight line. And of course, we once again write the equation 4x plus 5y equals 20 using the intercept method. Finally, let's plot the same equation, 4x plus 5 will equal 20, by first solving for y. Now in this case, we want to get y by itself. We have 4x plus 5y equals 20. Let's move the x term to the other side, so we subtract 4x from both sides of the equation. This cancels out, so we have 5y equals, let's put the x term first, negative 4x. 20 is assumed to be positive. We want to get y by itself. We've already multiplied by 5, the opposite of multiplying by 5. Let's divide everything through by 5. So we're left with y equals negative 4/5 x plus 20 divided by 4. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So this is the equation. And now if you have a graphing calculator, you can go to the y equal key, or notice it crosses the y-axis, and our slope is negative 4/5. So we go down 4 and over 5, and then we can graph our line, which of course is exactly the same as the other one. And once again, we write the equation across the line to identify it.